Clyde laying down in his room, wrapped up under the cover of his bed, and his anxiety seems to be creeping up on him. He doesn't quite know what's wrong with himself or how exactly he feels. He just knows that it's one of those days he has lost his way of touch with things. He begins to get lost from within, leaving him in search for deep truths and overthinking every thought that comes across his mind. Clyde's way of trying to overcome this obstacle would begin with him doing a little bit of his favorite exercises, which would include some push-ups and leg raises. He would usually do a number of sets all throughout the day, but he couldn't find himself doing them at all. Clyde's alarm goes off for 9 o'clock, and he remembered that he had to be at work today at 9:30. It would be his first day from a crazy storm that shook up the job real bad, which put them out of work for a number of months. He quickly turns his attention getting ready for work, rushing, putting his clothes on, and heading out, hopefully catching the bus that will soon come in 4 minutes. The bus comes right when Clyde is making a run for it, attempting to catch it. About 10 feet away from the bus, Clyde is afraid to raise his hand in the air and signal the bus driver that he is trying to catch it. So he just watches the bus ride past him and wonder where did it all go wrong. Type of days like these will make Clyde feel like he's just in a world full of disappointments, all within his universe. He goes back home and calls his manager, hoping that he will understand that he doesn't have transportation to get there on time. He calls his manager, but he doesn't answer the phone. 15 minutes pass and he gets a call from his manager, and Clyde urgently tries to tell his manager the situation he was in. But his manager cuts him off drastically, telling him some disappointing news that Clyde thought he would never hear. The manager tells him that he has been fired and that they have looked elsewhere for his position and that they replaced him about a month ago without even him knowing. Clyde loses it and has raging thoughts running across his mind like, why can't people be authentic to themselves? Why can't people just be real? Where's the loyalty? He will sit up and break your back for this whole company and dedicate blood, sweat, and tears into this company, and they will still spit in your face. Clyde wasn't the type to ask anyone for favors because he always was satisfied with doing them himself. At the same time, Clyde knew he needed that job. It was Clyde's only source for work, and he didn't prefer for this to happen at all. Facing the consequences of being fired, he soon knew that he would have to tell his guardian the heartbreaking news. Humans do exist.